In the name of the Lord, our swamp, and all fairy tale creatures. In Shrek's name we pray. Amen. Hey everybody, it's Cassidy.
I'm Keely.
And this is the Swampcast.
Woohoo!
Thanks for joining us again. Today we are going to talk about some more Shrek Reddit theories.
I'm excited. The last one was really fun.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
I'm really excited.
It was cool to research all of these.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like last time, Keely doesn't know these. She doesn't know the topics. These are just some things that I started to read through, and I was like, ooh, this seems fun, and kind of bookmarked it and decided, like, all right, we'll talk about it. We'll read it together. We'll go through this journey. So the Shred It Hole is what I titled it to keep. That was such a fake laugh.
That was pretty, fake.
While we're doing this, we are also going to share with you some things that we picked up at, what was it? What mall?
South Park Mall.
South Park Mall.
It was, what kind of store was it?
I don't know. It was like kind of one of those catch-all stores where it's got like really stupid knickknacks, music, movies, like one of those.
Yeah.
But my ex-boyfriend's sister was like, oh my god, you guys need to go because they've got all this Shrek stuff. So Keely and I went, and it was all on sale, which is stupid.
Yeah.
But we're going to share with you some of the things that we found and that we bought.
This was in the summer, so...
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. One of the things is expired, but it only expired last month. It's only been a couple of weeks.
Nothing expired.
It's okay. I'm not going to tell you. I read it. It's 2/23/23, and it's...
Man, we just missed it.
I don't even know what day it is, but it's March.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Well, hopefully it'll be fine.
Yeah.
If we have diarrhea, we have diarrhea. But that's okay. So should we start with the things that, like, let's show the things that we bought.
Let's just take a gander here.
Okay, so first things first, the thing that's expired.
Oh,
Waffle mix.
You told me you were not going to tell me what was expired.
But, you know, now I have to.
But look at the box, it's so
cool. It's like retro. Why am I shaking? It's like kind of retro, and it says sweet swamp syrup. Leave hunger far, far away with donkey waffles.
Yes.
Let's make some waffles. In the morning, I'm making waffles. It's got all the things.
Yep.
It's really cool.
It has donkey's face. I just love the design of this thing.
Yeah.
Leave hunger far, far away with donkey waffles.
It's good.
It's on the side, and donkey waffles on the back. Established 2001. I love that. And then you could get sweets swamp syrup. We did not get that. We just had regular name brand.
Yeah.
But
so we mixed that up. We got a little mini waffle maker over here. Keely's gonna be making them up while we go. But then the next item that we picked up were these Shrek sour swamp sodas. They're sour apple flavor. I hope they're disgusting. You're something. There's no date on these, so hopefully they're not.
Sour apple flavor.
Yeah.
They were $3.99.
It's caffeine free, which is kind
Oh,
of
it's
sad.
twist off.
I need a little.
Yeah, I need a little caffeine in my life.
Oh no, it hurts. It hurts. Okay, I got it. No, as you do what I did. Learn from me. Okay, let's try them.
Just sniff it. Sniff it.
I wish I didn't. Oh no. So bad. This is gonna be gross. Sniff it. Oh no. Well, cheers. I'm scared. Try it. I want you to try it.
Okay. Don't look at me.
Okay. I'm scared. There you go.
Oh.
It's good. The flavor comes in after. I don't hate it.
You know what it tastes like? It's like one of those caramel apple.
Yes, the suckers. After you get rid of the good part, you got the sucker part.
Sucker.
Yeah.
You know what? It's not bad.
Alright, just now I want the caramel off the sucker.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, but I wouldn't do it on purpose.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't order this at a bar or anything. Or...
If this was alcoholic,
It's 120 calories.
oh, what a waste. Either way, it's really cute. The bottle is cute. The taste is mediocre at best.
It's supposed to be carbonated. It is not.
Yes, it is.
It is not.
Yes, it is. First of all, when you popped it off, it went.
Yeah, but
and
like,
it's got a little fizz. Look, bubbles. 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 So these are cute.
I'm not mad.
I kind of wish we would have just saved one unopened. We kind of fucked up on that one.
We both had to try it. I was staring in my peripheral.
I wasn't gonna drink it until you drank it, but then you wouldn't do it.
Well, you're making me laugh.
Yeah. And then we got this cute little bag.
It's not cute. It's scary.
It's scary.
I'll put this one.
Come on.
Come on. Anyway, Shrek.
And
And then
the other side.
Donkey.
Donkey.
Ooh, look at this. It has
Oh yeah, the
Dragon
Dragon's
hot
hot sauce.
sauce.
They were selling that too, but we're little
onion
imps.
soup.
Why would we buy that?
Yeah, why didn't we find that?
So, and it's got the gumdrop buttons and the waffle mix.
That's actually really fun.
Yeah, these were all in there at the store.
Yeah.
We just bought what we thought we would actually do.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
The important stuff.
Yeah. So,
Let's get cooking.
yeah, careful, it's a little hot. It's a little toast.
Burping now. I'm gonna burp a lot. I hope you know that.
Great. That's lovely for our audience that is
Listen,
just listening.
you give me this carbonated stuff, I'm gonna
Be burping.
burp.
Well, better out than in.
It's true. This
Alright.
is the place to do that.
We pre-mixed the waffle mix, so you didn't have to be on that ride with us. But we're gonna test it. But while Keely's cooking up these baddies,
You're like stepping on.
that's fine.
I don't want you to.
While Keely's cooking up the baddies, I'm gonna start going through the Shrek Reddit hole. So let's dive in, shall we? What? Okay, so the first one, I'm founded off of Ranker. You got it?
Yep.
Okay. So the number one theory is fairy godmother created Fiona's curse.
What?
Yes. So in the movie, you remember how like it says like she was cursed as a baby. So they're thinking it wasn't just a witch; it was actually fairy godmother.
Does it tell you when it's done?
I don't know. It's you know what? It's like the first pancake is never that good. So we can just use that theory with our first waffle. Might not be that good.
I'm just gonna do.
Just a baby one. A baby one. That's what. Okay.
And in
So-
she goes.
The Reddit user Huff Pastry 2001 said in Shrek 2 it's clear that the fairy godmother has been planning to get her son into power for a long time. She's not above using manipulation, potions, and force to get what she wants. It's known that she found the cure for Fiona's curse, and then some theorize that she created the cure herself to further her own plans. But it would be out of character for her to curse somebody by Fiona. You know what? I'm gonna stop them right there.
What?
What do you mean it's known that she found the cure for Fiona's curse?
She didn't.
I know. So is this
So
some
it would
bullshit?
make even more sense if she did do the curse on her, because her whole plan was for Prince Charming to.
Yeah, for Charming to
Yeah.
marry her and be the true love that rescues her. Because we saw that in 2.
She's smoking.
Yeah, she's a little hot. That's fine.
That was like another minute.
So I don't know about that in that fan theory, but I mean I understand saying it's probably not above fairy godmother to have cursed her in the first place.
Oh yeah, I believe it. She was pretty evil.
Yeah.
She was pretty nasty.
But they say by cursing Fiona to begin with, she ensures that her parents will become dependent on fairy godmother to lift the curse. Then she can use this to her advantage by manipulating the cure by True Love's Kiss. If she can remove it, she can. Is it cute?
I did it.
It's
It's
cute.
so tiny.
Keep cooking them up.
My God, this is so funny.
So I mean, like I like this one because it sparked a conversation, but I think that their whole like having a cure was incorrect. Just because there's no cure. It's true love's kiss breaks the spell.
Did you think that fairy godmother cursed her with intending that she will actually fall in love with?
Maybe.
That's that fairy.
Yeah, well, it was dripping on your table.
Okay. We're fine. That's
Okay.
the paper towel.
Well,
what was I saying? Oh. No.
it's gone. I don't think it's above her to have cursed Fiona so that she could get Charming into that environment and like run the kingdom.
I remember what I was saying. Yeah. It would be like, I was saying, like, do you think she actually had the intention of Prince Charming and Fiona falling in love?
Yes.
And then actually, like, breaking the curse.
She groomed Charming his entire life into thinking that he would do this, and it was his destiny to rescue Fiona. Because, like, remember in the second movie when he goes into the castle, he's like,
I
coming in.
went through this and blah blah blah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, he knew he had to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
I'm gonna have some more.
Well, I'm gonna crack open Mountain Dew, hard Mountain Dew. Keely and I picked this up. We had a sister night.
Yeah.
Shout out Carl and Marcy.
Woo.
We were watching the new,
Miley Cyrus special.
yeah.
Because her album's coming out.
Yeah.
And it's apparently like the anniversary of The Climb.
Yeah,
we're all
she did a
about that.
new climb, which was, I thought it was great.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was really good. It had me enchanted.
Yes. And then afterwards, we watched the Hannah Montana movie where Marcy
Fitting.
fell asleep immediately.
Yeah.
She's never seen it, so that's why we're like, oh, we have to watch it.
And because, like, you know, after The Climb, you're like, I have to.
Where's the origin story?
Yeah.
We gotta do it to him.
She's done.
Either way, we loved it.
She's a little stuck.
But the reason why I said that is because we bought these for those. Keely and I went to the gas station and we saw them and we were like, oh my god, these look disgusting. We have to buy
And
them.
the cashier was like, Baja Blast one is really good.
Yeah, so we thought we were actually buying trash.
Mm-hmm.
But they were surprisingly good. It just
I
tastes like
wanted
soda.
it to be trash.
Yeah, I did too.
Sorry. Sorry. You can't see this.
No! I'm already covered in dog hair. So, whatever. Okay, so here's the next Shrek theory. Shrek's parents abandoned him because he was the runt.
What?
Yes, okay. So, the Reddit user extent-timely said, in Shrek musical, which you know how I feel about Shrek the musical,
Yeah.
we learned that Shrek was forced to leave home at 7 years old due to ogre tradition. Other than this, when Shrek mentions that his father tried to eat him in the third movie, we don't hear about Shrek's parents. In the fourth movie, we do see Shrek being referred to as small by the other ogres, and they show him the ability that surprised him about, like, the ears. He's like, you know, with the,
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta do it, you got the ears on. And it's weird that he wouldn't have been taught this ability even before he had left the home.
Mm-hmm.
Additionally, the end of the movie shows Shrek finding other ogres in the original timeline and socializing them, or with them normally, despite the 100-year-old tradition of isolation at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
From my point of view, Shrek's parents were embarrassed by him not being a real large ogre, so they lied to him in order to get rid of him, and that the isolation tradition doesn't actually exist. I like this.
I don't know. I watched the musical bit, so I'm like kind of siding with the musical.
Really?
Yeah, because of like the song they sang. They're like, well, you're old enough to walk. Time to go. And
How
I don't
old
know.
did he leave?
I don't remember.
Because you're telling me he really left at 7 and he didn't learn how to walk until he was
I don't
7?
know how young he was. I was
Okay.
just exaggerating.
I don't know. But like the fact that they had all these ogres together
Yeah.
and he
And
didn't know how to do some of those things. Granted, in that movie, they were all together in hiding because of Rumpelstiltskin,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why they're together, and that's not really how that goes. But
It is an alternate timeline.
yeah, which they love. They really love to do that to them. I like it. Do you have any other theories about that? Or like thoughts about that?
No, it's just I think that, you know, isolation would make them explain why they're so neat.
Is that just not in their nature?
Maybe. I don't know ogres. never met one personally.
You might have. They're shapeshifters.
You're right.
The Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots.
Speaking of Puss in Boots,
About him?
next theory is Puss was addicted to catnip. Unfortunately, I can't credit this Reddit user because they've deleted their account. But
this is the best one yet.
yeah, Puss was addicted to catnip. So here's the Reddit theory. Despite being good, seen in Puss in Boots movie set before the Shrek movies, Puss had an awful addiction to catnip. He was caught with it several times in his movies and TV show. In Shrek 2 through 4, he's caught with it 5 times, one time getting arrested for it. Yeah. Catnip is like marijuana to cats, and it's probably expensive, so at one point he realized that he'd have to turn to a life of crime in order to pay for it. So he moved near the big city far, far away and started taking shady jobs. So I don't know about the whole turning to crime for catnip thing.
But that was the funniest part though in Shrek 2, the police
when they got arrested.
That was so funny.
When they pepper sprayed them, but it was really just like turning pepper into their eyes. That was funny. And he's like, I'm holding it for a friend. He's like, that's not mine.
That's not mine.
So he did make a couple catnip references. So that holds.
Careful.
After
She's
this
overflowing.
one, do you want to try?
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited for them too. They smell good. They
smell delicious.
You guys were saying like let's add vanilla or something to it.
No,
but
they smell good.
They smell good. I don't know. I liked it.
I love this one the most.
What?
With the theory.
Oh yeah, the catnip theory.
Yeah. Oh, she overflowed.
That's okay. It happens.
Okay. Well, we each have 2 so far.
Well, we're just gonna snack on them. We're gonna take a Reddit theory break. Look at that steam, baby!
I am a chef. I'm a chef.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
I'm gonna take it off. Okay.
Oh, cheers.
Oh, cheers.
There's a waffle.
Delicious.
It's good.
It's fucking delicious.
Mm-hmm.
What can I say?
What can I say?
What can I say?
What can I say?
Good. Go.
We can dip them.
So,
I think good waffle.
that's a pretty good waffle.
Yeah.
Not bad. Are these his? Like, did he make them? Is that the story of it, you think? Like, this is his recipe.
I don't fucking know.
I'm
Why do
putting
you
it out
have
there.
to be deep about it? They're waffles. In the morning, I'm making
These are
waffles.
really good. I want to give him credit. More credit's due.
Well, I mean, they are DreamWorks. And he's on the packaging like Aunt Jemima.
Really good with the syrup.
I'm good. So, speaking of donkey, this is just working out. We're just one after another. So, donkey is from Pinocchio. So, if you listen to one of our other podcasts, we did let you know where donkey is from, how he is a talking donkey. But I kept this theory in because it's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
So, ready for this?
I got snacks and I'm ready.
Yeah, we're snacking it up. The user ScienceBoy2000. What up, ScienceBoy2000? Well, ScienceBoy2000 thinks that Donkey's Lampwick from Pinocchio, or at least one of the kids. Jesus Christ.
I'm so sorry.
So, remember in Pinocchio where they all got turned into animals and stuff? So, it's one of the kids that got turned into animals.
Oh, got it.
Okay, at least one of the kids that turned donkeys. He seems oddly close to Pinocchio, but seems to have human backstory. He's scared of college kids. He said he went to college and told Puss that he'll eventually learn to control his donkey noise. An odd comment for someone who's always been a donkey to make, but a rational one for someone who became a donkey and had to learn all about his new body from scratch. So what do you think?
That one's actually really interesting. I do find the other donkey story really interesting. Explains his singing. But this one actually kind of makes sense from the speaking perspective and like how he acts. He's like,
so you think he just acts like an annoying kid?
I think he is, it would make sense. That doesn't help the dragon love story though. And
Listen, no one can explain that. So, we have a rebuttal to that theory from One Boiled Cabbage. I don't know, I like these names. I like these names a lot. They said, this is going to be the dumbest, pettiest rant, but I don't care. I've seen enough of this to get annoyed beyond words and by people who can't do their research.
Oh my god.
Get tons of attention through their theories because no one else bothers to do any research. Well, boiled cabbage. One boiled cabbage did. So, this is their theory.
He certainly boiled cabbage.
They
They
don't know if it's a girl or a boy.
They are certainly heated. Boiled, even.
A boiled cabbage.
Yes.
Donkey is not oh Jesus.
Okay.
Donkey is not a transformed child from Pleasure Island and Pinocchio. All of the fairy tale creatures in Shrek are specific characters from nursery rhymes and fairy tale books. They spelled tail wrong. They spelled a tail like a dog tail.
So they did all this research.
And they can't even use the proper word. Whatever.
Term.
Either way. No background characters at all. This means Donkey cannot be some random child grown up that somehow escaped. The donkeys that could talk were taken back to Pleasure Island and returned to the salt mines. Not to mention, Honest John, Gideon, and the coachman were arrested, which was taken out of the film in later development. So there's no way that there are any other children that run away and support this theory. Donkey was from a story called The Town Musicians of Brenman, which we talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is why Donkey loves to sing and why he can sing so well. Yeah.
They went off.
Yeah.
They went off.
Exactly. And there are some comments on it, because like some people were like, that's where he's from. I never did get why he was there because he was so out of place. And One Boiled Cabbage was like, yes, if you didn't know, The Town Musicians of Brenman is a Brothers Grimm tale, but not well known.
You know, I didn't know it before.
Before we did our research, I had no idea. But this One Boiled Cabbage was really into this one.
Put it down.
Yeah, they laid him out.
Yeah. This is, interesting.
Yeah.
It's good to see a different perspective on it, though. The kid one, I get where they were coming from. Like,
both of them are valid theories, but the Grimm's Brothers one, I feel like probably is where they took it from.
The singing one, especially like the singing part, like the whole, it just encompasses Donkey as a person, a donkey.
As a donkey.
As a donkey.
Okay.
Should I make more waffles?
No, you can eat that one. Well, if you want, if that's something you want, just go ahead and do it.
I mean, we have all of this.
And we have more mix.
We have Wix.
We have mix over there too.
Okay. Well,
we're gonna be living on waffles here.
That's not a problem.
No, we love carbs.
I'm not mad at it.
No. In the morning we can make waffles. So anyways, another fan theory is the displaced fairy tale creatures attacked and burned Duloc down.
What?
So, if you guys don't know, we're gonna reference something that Keely and I, fake fans apparently, just found that they have these, what are they called? They're like the shorts, but it's like Halloween themed almost.
We actually found them on my
scary
birthday,
stories.
if you remember.
Scary stories. So that's what we're about to reference right. I didn't move it.
I know.
On its own. Excuse me. Anyways.
I'm like, I need to keep up. Come on.
So, that's not even alcoholic.
No, belching.
Oh. Oops. So, the displaced fairy tale creatures attacked and burned down Duloc. I can't.
What?
Pre-med-it. They're pre-med-it. They're pre-med on Reddit. Pre-med-it.
Oh.
We love it. Sorry, I just scared your cat. So, Duloc was the capital city of Lord Farquaad and Shrek. It's prosperous, clean, and has a large population, and must have a decent economy for such a big city to stay afloat. A few years later, in Shrek miniseries, I can't read. I'm thinking the Ministry of Magic. Miniseries.
I was about to be like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, ministries. They should have put a dash in there. They know I can't read. We see that. You're just miniseries, we see that Duloc has been destroyed and depopulated, but it's never revealed how. I believe that after the events of the first Shrek movie, are you okay?
Yeah, that bird.
The fairy tale creatures took revenge against the city, pillaging and burning it into the ground. Here's their evidence. Wow, they've got 3 bullet points.
Oh my god, I love bullet points.
Organization is key, baby.
Let's bring more, because that one was thick.
Yeah. Oh, she was a thick boy.
Bing. Bing bong.
Bing
Okay.
bong. Okay, cities wouldn't get abandoned that quickly otherwise. Farquaad dying would mean that the city would just have someone else take its place. It's likely... Keely? Sorry.
Yeah, I was... Okay.
Just hold on to your britches.
I will.
Okay? Okay. Take its place. Likely that his death would cause economic issues, but it would take more than just a... There it is. I was like,
I'm so
struggling to
behind.
read because I was like, it's coming up. We're just gonna start this one over. Okay, so sorry, we're disgusting. Our dad had way too much time with us growing up. Okay, cities wouldn't get abandoned that quickly otherwise. Farquaad dying would mean that the city would just have taken place by somebody else. It's likely that the death would cause economic issues, but it would take more than a few years for a large capital city to be entirely empty. Historically, the only times the city has been suddenly depopulated is due to either a natural disaster or raising by invading army. So they're theorizing that the invading army is the displaced fairy tale creatures that he had banished and sold.
Yeah.
Right? So there's evidence of violence. The miniseries only takes place after a few years from the first movie, but Duloc shows broken glass, broken furniture, burn marks on trees and houses, and abandoned carriages discarded in the streets. Clearly, a great battle had been fought there.
Yeah.
So,
I have questions.
Yes.
Where, if this happened, where did the people of Duloc go?
I don't know.
What happened to them?
They must have dispersed into other cities. But my thing, when they said burn marks on trees and houses, couldn't that have been Dragon when Dragon was released? Because whoops.
Ooh, that's really hot.
We're a mess.
We're fine.
But like when the wedding was going on, Donkey was like, "Go have fun." Like
You
go
just kept
go
going
eat
with
the Well, what am I supposed to do? So Donkey was like, "Go have fun," like to the guards and shit. But maybe she just went a little further than the guards.
You know, that makes sense.
You know,
actually.
and she was just burning shit.
I didn't think of the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, these are making thick boys.
So
now.
number 3, there is a clear motive. The first film shows Farquaad torturing magical creatures and exacting all sorts of Keely, help.
What?
How do you say that word?
Atrocities.
Atrocities, thank you. If you put yourself in the shoes of these magical creatures, your own friends and neighbors turned you in to their secret police for a reward. Everything you owned was seized by the state, you were forcibly relocated, and could have died from exposure. Whoa, that's rough. His swamp was nice.
Yeah.
That's really rough. But I'll follow. I'll follow. You may have been tortured, like Gingy. The entire families were separated and murdered, like Mama Bear was made into a rug. At the end of Shrek, Farquaad has been assassinated and the military leadership is in disarray. Duloc, once the oppressor, is now hopeless. Your allies are already inside the palace. I thought allies were supposed to be your friends.
What happened?
Okay, well, either way, the bad guys were already inside the palace and ready to open the gates, like Shrek, Donkey, and Dragon, and all that. You are traumatized and full of rage. What are you gonna do? Oh yeah, they're allies. Like the the creatures, the fairy tale creatures. I thought they were talking about like the folks, the townspeople. And I was like, no. I was in reading. So here's the thing.
Okay.
In 6th grade, actually 7th, at the end of 6th grade, the way they work through our middle school is your teachers decided whether or not you were ready to take foreign language, which was like Spanish or French. My teachers were like, no, she's dumb as rocks. put her in reading. So the people who couldn't handle going to take on another language went into reading. Essentially, we just went round robin throughout the entire class time and like read these books together. And it was me and maybe 2 other kids who could actually read. But like, we'd stumble up on a couple of things here and there just because like anxiety of...
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
I was more or less shy, and I also didn't do my homework. So that's why they were like, yeah, she can't take on another language. She doesn't even do the work that she's supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
So I went into reading.
The thing is, I have the exact same story. I went into reading. I didn't go into a foreign language.
Did you? Okay, so remember how...
Okay.
Remember how every class at the end of the year had like a math award or a science award or whatever. I got the reading award.
You did not.
I did. They gave me a little medal. Yeah. And I was like,
a little medal.
No, here's the thing. I was so embarrassed to go up there because I didn't want anyone to know I was in reading.
Oh.
It's so embarrassing.
You know what? I don't think I got the reading medal. So what does that say?
You suck at reading.
Apparently. I'm here with an English degree.
Yeah. Maybe. Do you think
I
that's
don't know
why
how to
you
read.
got an English degree? Is because they forced you into going into reading and they like convinced you that you liked it?
No. In college, my freshman year, my professor was like, "Hey, you're really good at this essay thing. You should, pursue that." I'm like, "Okay." And then I pursued it, and here I am, sitting in my dining room / living room, wearing ogre ears,
Doing the swamp cat.
listening to my dyslexic sister.
I just have trouble. Okay.
And that's okay.
At least I know I need help. Mom
Don't
got me.
need
Do you
help.
remember Mom got me tested for like ADHD and dyslexia and all that stuff?
No.
I think I was like 5 or 6.
Then how would I remember?
Right. I don't know. So at a youngish age, maybe I was like 10. I don't know.
Okay.
All of my memories are from like year 5.
I can't talk about my first memory.
I convinced myself everything happened at 5. Even if I was like 12, I was 5.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah. So, Mom took me to this place. I got my eyes checked, my ears checked. They had me do all these tests, and they were conclusive that I was fine. They're like, she's just lazy. But I don't know. I do struggle with some things, but
I think
also I talked to a doctor kind of recently.
Okay.
And I have a lot of symptoms for ADHD, but I'm also depressed. So a lot of like depression coping mechanisms and stuff like that come out the same as ADHD symptoms. So they're like, let's treat your depression and then we'll circle back to that.
Oh.
So
How's that going for you?
It would probably be good if I took my meds.
Cassidy! Are you kidding?
No.
Oh my god.
I just forget, and it makes me tired.
Set an alarm or something.
Do
You
I
have to come to the house every night
You have to eat
and
food
shove
with
a pill down your
No,
throat?
listen. When I was like really gung ho for like getting mentally stable, lasted like a week. I tried it, and then the first day I took the medicine, like the pills or whatever, I didn't know you're supposed to do it with food in your stomach.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, so I went to work, and I was basically high. It made me high. And I had to make my mom and my sister come pick me up at work, and 2 of them had to come to like drive my car home, because I was dead ass. It's like I had edibles or like smoked a blunt or hit something. I was high out of my mind, and so after that, like I kind of like regulated myself. But you have to eat a substantial amount of food, and like I can't do that in the morning because like I'm not hungry in the morning.
When you eat in the morning,
I just don't want to eat in the morning. It's like repulsive. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Ooh. I don't know.
This one is juicy.
Ew. You don't want a juicy waffle?
Juicy as in delicious.
Delicious.
These are thick.
Thick boys.
Ooh. Okay, we're gonna make a tiny one.
Oh, baby waffle.
Gonna make a little baby.
So, yeah. How did we start that?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, because you said allies, and then you were like, but they're not allies.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yes, they are. And then here we are.
And here we are.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna skip this fan theory because I hate it. It's about the Rumpelstiltskin, and I'm just not here for it right now.
Okay.
So here's another one. Dragon used to be a princess. Mm-hmm.
I love this one already.
Yeah, it seems interesting. So I'm gonna need you to crack open a drink. I'm gonna buy you a drink.
I'm gonna try the original one.
Oh yeah, I'm drinking Baja Blast.
That one's.
It is good. Okay, so this might be our last one for this episode. So hopefully it's a banger. If not, we'll have to do another one.
Okay.
So in Shrek's book, we see an image of a blonde princess, but Fiona is a redhead. Then a picture of a gold cup and dragon are shown, and Shrek mentions an enchantment, but doesn't say anything about a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
So why put the image there?
Yeah.
Next, a picture of a blonde girl is shown floating between a sun and a moon, and her skin color doesn't change, like Fiona's transformation would cause. She just looks asleep. Next, Dragon from before is seen surrounding a dark castle. Shrek reads about how the princess was locked away and guarded by a dragon, with the words locked away and dragon highlighted in red. Next, the book depicts a dragon being sieged.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. by knights, and Shrek mentions that many tried to free her, but none prevailed. Next, the princess is shown asleep, but Shrek says she waited in the keep of the highest room, the highest tower. But below the picture is a sleeping dragon is shown too. The last page shows her true love as a brunette knight, holding 3 flowers and a pink ribbon. Then Shrek rips the page. So that's all in the fairy tale when he's on the pod. Like, that's the story.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I never even looked into that.
Some of the reasons why they think that Dragon is that princess from the fairy tale is the Shrek 2 book is different and clearly represents Fiona's story, but no dragon is mentioned.
Okay.
The dragon can read, as a huge cookbook is shown in the castle. I think Dragon was a princess and was cursed from transforming into a dragon during the day, like Fiona's opposite, but since her transformation was more dangerous, nobody could rescue her, and perhaps the curse became permanent for her true form.
That's really sad.
That is sad. But here's my real, I did not look this up, but just from my dragon knowledge,
Tell.
I don't like that I have this. And it could be wrong. But from what I know about dragons, isn't there a curse? Am I getting this from Lord of the Rings? I don't know. Let me know. But, like, when people get consumed about money and gold and stuff like that, like, you get cursed by, like, chalices and stuff like that. It's like the dragon's curse.
This is Lord
So
of the Rings.
perhaps this girl wandered in to a castle. Maybe it could have been a princess, and she got consumed over the riches of it, and that's why we saw a dragon on the pile of golden riches. Like, remember when Donkey goes in, she's sitting in a pile of gold.
Yeah.
So, that's my theory. She could have been a princess, because we also see she wears, like, a little crown, right? Doesn't she? Did I make that up?
No, you made that up.
She's just cute. She's got lipstick. She's got eyelashes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're a girl dragon. Of course you're a girl dragon. I mean, you're just reeking of feminine beauty.
You want the tiny one?
Sure. Look at this little cute.
Just
Look at this what's popping. So, do we think that's a good one to,
that
or
one
do you
so
want to,
cool.
we'll read this one. Technically, Shrek is the king of Duloc.
Oh my god.
At the end of Shrek, Farquaad says that he is a king now. Earlier in the story, it is said that he needs a queen to become the king.
Mm-hmm.
So that means technically, Shrek did marry Fiona, but then he gets, no. He technically did marry Fiona. They didn't finish it. He kind of said, like, da-da-da-da, and I'm the king. and then he gets eaten.
Yeah.
But then gets eaten by a dragon.
She didn't say I do, so I don't think.
I don't know. But the theory needs it to be true. But then it gets eaten by the dragon, and then Fiona marries Shrek.
Mm-hmm.
Thus, Shrek becomes king. So that means Queen Fiona, and then husband dead, Shrek marries the queen. So that is their kingdom. He is the king of Duloc.
That's interesting.
I like that one.
Because then he takes kind of over for Far, Far Away.
Yeah.
He could have been like, I can't. I'm already the king of another kingdom here.
So if you listen very carefully, you can hear the priest say, I now pronounce you husband and wife, king and queen. Then Shrek comes through the door, so yes, unless there are laws that we're unaware of, Shrek should technically own that kingdom when he marries Fiona, but they could just kind of abandon it.
I mean, I would abandon it too.
Really?
Yeah.
I would keep the little singing Duloc people.
I would take my picture there like every single day.
Yeah.
I would listen to the whole song.
Yeah.
And then my reaction would just be like the same.
Yeah.
Why don't they make like a Shrek world? Like in Universal or something, or DreamWorks. Like a DreamWorks, like, they could totally profit off of that.
They do have something Shrek, don't they? Because we
so.
went there, they must have Shrek walking around or something.
But he's not Universal, he's DreamWorks. Or is
Aren't
that
they
the same thing?
I don't know. Is it the same shit?
I don't want to make stuff up. We're looking it up. Don't worry about it.
It's a Universal DreamWorks animation, right? Isn't it?
Okay.
DreamWorks is a subsidiary of Universal Pictures. So yeah.
Well, come on,
Universal owns it. So that's cool. I'd like to see that. Did you know they came out with that new Mario thing? Mario World at Universal? I want to go to that.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. But they should definitely do something. They should recreate like a swamp, maybe the kingdom. You're kidding me. You're kidding me.
They do. Universal Studios finally brings back the Shrek attraction.
When?
This is posted on 2022.
Oh my.
Ew,
God.
Donkey is terrifying.
No.
We'll have to post this picture that we just saw. It's from Universal, so all credits to this photo to Universal, but it looks terrifying. Either way, thank you for hanging out with us. Hope you enjoyed those Shrek Reddit, the Shreddit hole that we went down today.
Maybe we'll do more.
Yeah.
You let us know.
Yeah, let us know if you like that. If there are any characters that you want to know about, like personally, I want to research the origin of the dragon, but I think we figured it out.
Honestly, I really like that one, but if there's more, I would love to hear.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so with that being said, I'm Cassidy.
I'm Keely.
Get out of our swamp.
Get out.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yee, yo.
Yo, yo, yee, yo.
Yo, yo, yee, yo.